We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Monday to ya, and welcome back to the Extras. Hope y'all had a great weekend. See, we got a few people in the chat. I'm still getting set up. Sorry, we're running a little late here. Had to get this topic together for Will Russ. Hopefully, he makes it in sometime tonight. This was his suggestion this time. Nance was in there first. Oh, that was a close one. Becky was in almost right at the same time. That was a real close one. She says, "I'm watching the game." Okay. What game are we talking about? What game are we watching? Are we talking about Cleveland? Watching baseball? Nance says, "I was hungry. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades." Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. One of the three phrases you were talking about, right? He just recycles his three phrases. I love it. KO says, "Let's go." What's up, KO? Let's go, man. I hope you had a great weekend. Mother's Day for everybody, too. So hope y'all that are mothers had a great Mother's Day. I know Becky did. I love that bird bath you got. That is cool. With the little fountain in there and the lights. That is neat. That is really neat. And I think it'll keep the water nicer. You know, with a little recirculation. Because I think that's the problem with a bird bath. The old style bird bath didn't have the fountain. It was just, you know. I'm glad they're still making those. Because that when you posted that picture, it like unlocked a memory of my childhood at my grandmother's house in the backyard. She had a concrete bird bath just like that. So that is pretty cool. Get a lot of cool bird pictures with that thing, I bet. KO says, "I'm gonna be asleep. Hit that like button, bacon strips. Don't fall asleep. You're still cooking, aren't you?" I can't remember if we can swear in the chat. I don't think so. It's pretty strict about the censoring, even though I have it on the basic setting. So yeah, I don't know. Try and keep it clean in case we, you know, I don't know. They just tell us to at YouTube. Nance claiming his throne back for first. Yes, that's right. He says, "Don't worry, I have flushed enough." Another Jeffreyism. Flushed enough.
We're considered a hazardous building.
KO says, "That may be my favorite JLR saying." That is a good one. I think whatever pal is probably my favorite. Oh, it's good. He's got so many good ones that, like, if you said it to someone that didn't listen to the show, would just make you sound insane. Black Magic in the chat as well. What is going on, my man? I hope you had a great weekend. And Eric Freeze in there as well. What's going on, Eric Freeze? Happy Monday to you. Black Magic, I saw your comment on Friday's stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching the replay. KO says, "I'm up for 20 minutes at least." Okay, so you're done cooking the thing? Becky for the best bird's bath. That's right. Becky says, "I love my bird bath." Eric says, "I know the nostalgia." Yeah, see? Yeah, so you saw those around when you were young as well, right? Not just me. Yeah, oh, the Cavs. Becky's watching the Cavs. I missed that. Sorry. I didn't know they were on tonight. I am like, I'm in my own world right now. Things are... I'm not paying attention to sports. How are they doing? Hold on. We can pull that up, I think. Should be right at the top of my phone, actually. Okay. 26-21. Doing okay. Holding it together, hopefully. Oh, okay. KO says the Faro risotto was delicious. I've been there with risotto. It does take forever, but when you spend the time, it really is worth it. But yeah, it's such a pain. You're sitting there with pasta water, like adding water back like every few minutes, and just. It's fun though. It's good stuff. Just don't try and make it on Top Chef. Eric says, "Are you a Cavs fan?" I don't really watch basketball, but if someone asked what team I liked, I would say the Cavs. I root for them if I watch basketball, which I really don't. I watch NFL. That's pretty much the only sport I watch. But nice to see the Cavs doing well. But yeah, so man, this story was kind of crazy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk about it, just because if you don't know about Scientology, talking about them can be a sensitive subject. It can be dangerous because oh, KO says Faro is a style of ancient grain and it takes longer. Even longer than risotto? Lord have mercy. Therefore, it's been in my pantry for a long time and I need to use it. Is it an ancient grain because of its origin being ancient, or is it an ancient grain because it sat in your pantry for too long? I'm gonna get another comment from what was that one girl's name who was like, "Come on, don't be that guy." I'm that guy. I'm gonna make the obvious joke. It's the only one I have. But okay, both. I got you. When Will brought this up on Friday, I had already watched a few of the initial wave, but I had not checked back in with the Scientology speedrunners, okay? And they... KO says, we are that people. Exactly. Exactly. What? We have a button here. We need it.
And this is not a laughing matter.
We need something here. I don't know. I need my bigger soundboard so we can have all the sounds. Eric says, I've been waiting for this topic. It was probably good that you got to it later. I agree, because I was just about to say, I went back looking into this, and I found that this trend has spread across the world, okay? This started in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Scientology location, and it has gone viral and global, and it's awesome. Okay, I am not going to do like a presentation about Scientology or anything. It is a religion that is controversial, and some people would call a cult. And if you want to hear some people who have left Scientology tell their stories about kind of the nature of being part of the group, there is a TikTok account called Scientology Stories, where people who left Scientology answer people's questions and talk about their experience. It's kind of cool. So you can check those out if you want to hear. Also, if another resource, if you aren't familiar with the kind of the dark underworld of Scientology, Leah Remini did a series exposing Scientology as a celebrity who was inside of it. She was what show was she on? I don't know. She's a sitcom actress, and yeah. Anyway, look her up if you want to learn about Scientology. Nance says Scientology is definitely a cult. Crooked Orchid says, what can we do to get your spirit today? They seem like a car salesman. Yeah. Or a cat salesman. We do have a cat salesman. There's actually a video in here from a cat salesman. So don't get too far ahead of me here. Remind me about the cat salesman, because it literally is a cat salesman hosting one of these videos here. I love it. Okay, so what we have. Eric says, wait, Scientology exists outside of the US? But yes, it's a cult. I've watched some good videos of the lore around Scientology. If you want to see a funny but accurate portrayal of like kind of the description of what Scientology believes, seriously, I watch that South Park episode. They break it down. It's funny. It's lighthearted. If that's more your style and you don't want to watch somebody, do a documentary about Scientology. But again, the Leah Remini one is good. Check it out if you haven't seen that series. Black Magic says that Leah Remini series is really good. One of Hummingbird's favorites. She loves culty stuff though, and watched a lot of that stuff. Okay. Loves it in the way that she's fascinated by the stories, right? Not loves it in the way that she's like, we should check our thetan levels. I'm totally kidding, Hummingbird. I'm totally kidding. I know you wouldn't do that. Eric says, I've been meaning to watch that. It really is good. It's really worth a watch. And there's a lot of episodes. And she brings in, I can't remember the other guy who's part of that series, but they just did a great job. So check that out if you want to learn about that. But, if you don't want to learn all that, just realize you do not have to feel bad for what's happening because they do shady stuff and this is funny. This is funny trespassing, okay? We're about to see. Obviously, I do not condone law breaking of any kind, but this is hilarious. Black Magic says, yes, she loves the stories and finds it fascinating how people get sucked into those type of organizations. Me too. I don't know. I don't know how they have the grip on people that they have, but I feel like they target susceptible individuals, we'll say. I don't want to say too much, because there is one thing about Scientology you need to know, and that is called fair game. Okay? And that means if you are deemed an enemy of Scientology for any reason, like I might be for making this video, you become what's called fair game. And the TikTok creators who are doing this trend are starting to find out about fair game. Because fair game is not just somebody calling you a lot. It's like emails, investigators, people following you in real life, it's a really dangerous group to mess with. So I don't, if they have no respect for the law when they are doing their fair game stuff, I feel like these kids doing a little trespassing, not really even as bad as what these people do. It's really just terrible things have happened because of fair game. And so yeah, that's kind of why I'm treading lightly on this one. But you know, whatever. What are they gonna do? They gonna kick me out of the Scientology building? I'm banned forever. You can't come to Clearwater. Oh no. They will stalk you, Eric says. Black Magic says they're scary, and I've known some scary people. I agree. Yeah, don't come after me, Scientologists. I don't care about you one bit. Like, after this is over, I probably won't think about this for a very long time, so no point in wasting your energy on me. But whatever. We'll see what happens. If they do some weird stuff, I'll let you guys know. But okay, so quite possibly the most famous one of these is, actually, let me pull this up before, so in case we get some insane.
Imagine being able.
Jesus. See, I knew it. Okay, so this creator has made a compilation of Scientology speedrun videos. This is Rinder. R1. Oh, wait. Oh, that was the guy's name. Right? Mike Rinder. Wasn't it? I think that's the other guy. Yeah. Okay, so this is just a speedrun compilation, but I wanted to show the beginning of this because this is one of the most famous ones. This is the Jesus and Friends Takeover Scientology. And now this is, I believe, at the Hollywood location. Because that's where this originated. So, the kids have turned it into they've gamified it, like a video game. So, you have, people who are map makers, who are making maps based on, what the videos show. You have strategy people who organize these speed runs, and then you have the actual people who go in their costumes. This is one of the most famous videos right here. These guys get pretty famous from this, and there's so many clips. Eric says, I think that is Las Vegas. Oh, okay. This one might be in Vegas. But this is one of the first ones I saw, was this one here. And, oh no, this is Hollywood. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is LA right here. So, the Scientology building is right on where the Walk of Stars or whatever is, the sidewalk that has all of the celebrity stars on it. So what they're showing here is that the people inside have removed the doorknobs, and they have all linked arms to prevent people from running into the building. I love this because they need to keep their doors open because they're trying to get people to become members of their church, right? But they can't they can't leave the doors open like they used to because people are doing this. And where they're saying Scientology, but it's Subway Surfers. Subway Surfers is a game that they're comparing these runs to, and you in a lot of these videos you will hear the Sidewalk Surfers music in the background. But yeah, so basically that is that one in LA. The Jesus and Friends, they got a lot of the map unlocked, okay? And if you don't understand the origin of that, if you don't play video games, when you're like walking around a new area, the map is blank. So every time you walk through a new room, you unlock it, and then that shows up in the map. That's kind of the nomenclature that they're going for here. But this is Superman and 100 little people. Yes, Subway Surfers. Did I not say Subway Surfers? That's what it's called. That's what this music is from, okay? It's probably, that's gonna be copyrighted. So let's not play the Subway Surfers music, but just know that that song, the Subway Surfers theme, is playing. POV. See, we need the TikTok girl in the background, like POV. You take 100 dwarves and Superman to raid Scientology. I don't know if that's what they prefer to go by. I thought it was little people. Maybe I'm wrong. They got a really nice camera. That's a nice camera he had there. Look at these guys. They got a flag and everything. They brought multiple camera people. This guy has a sign. They have a sponsor. Maybe that's what the flag is. Their sponsor. This is absolutely insane. The caption says, "Is this too niche?" I love this, actually. KO says, "I had to take a call quickly. I missed that last 5 minutes." Hey, that's okay. Just hit the live button in the bottom corner, and it'll jump you up to where we are now. Now, during one of these speed runs, someone happened along one of those fire evacuation maps, and they actually found a photo of the floor plan. Okay? And I hate that people are putting these kids' faces in here. I get that you're trying to give them credit for, being, for what they're doing. But at the same time, identifying these people only will give the Scientologists ammunition. Like, I don't like that part of it. But maybe he got arrested and that's like his booking photo or something. But I don't know if we needed to call him out like that. Full-scale map of Scientology building is complete. Let's see what he has to say here.
And through the building of the entire building's floor plan,
Roy
labeled
7
with access
on
points
TikTok.
and levels. Now, the entire Scientology staff is under siege. You can see them here locking arms. Even though they've removed the handles from the door,
Yeah, that's the one we were just talking about. Eric says, little people and dwarves are pretty much the same. Okay. Superman, yes, let's hope they don't yeet the camera. That's what I was thinking, like, you're gonna take a $5,000 camera
spending
in there, but
most of their
I
day
guess if you want to get
blocking
that
people
good
from
video
coming in.
footage.
I think their time is best spent trying to convert some of those speedrunners, but at the same time, things are getting a little bit serious when people start taking things too far. It seems as though one kid even shot a BB gun at the doors.
Okay, no, don't
Not
do that.
cool.
No,
This is the
don't
type
do
of
that.
stuff that
Don't
ruins
do
it
that.
for everyone
Don't
and
do
makes this a
that.
bigger problem than it needs to be.
Yeah,
And though I would
that's-
never condone doing anything like this,
That was... He was rolling down on his little skateboard like, oh, don't mind me. just shot in there. That was great.
I feel like you guys are targeting the wrong building. This is just a hub of the main center. The main Scientology center is this massive blue building. But nonetheless, even though the staff
The main
is doing
center
everything they can
is
to stop
in
people
Clearwater.
from getting into
That's
the
where
building,
they're-
that will probably
that's
not
where
stop
the
Jesus and his
headquarters
disciples.
is, I
And always
believe.
remember while traveling, remain respectful of those inside the building, and as always, stay safe.
Yeah, definitely respectful of the people inside the building because they are victims. Okay? That's what you have to remember, is that these people that you're seeing are just victims in this situation. Now, kind of, there's a guy on YouTube, and I wish I would have pulled some of his videos, but he's pretty popular. He used to troll the Scientology people by walking past the building and saying things and filming them, asking them confrontational questions and that kind of stuff. So from his channel, people got to know a certain receptionist, and her name is Shannon, okay? And she has captivated a lot of people here, because in a lot of these videos, you can actually see Shannon right in there trying to prevent people from going further into the building. So here, this person made a whole channel dedicated to Shannon on TikTok.
You are not human. What are you? What?
It's called Shannontology
Look at her,
Zero.
she's glitching. She's an NPC.
She's
This
not
is
an
creepy.
NPC, okay? This is... I feel bad for Shannon because she seems like a very nice lady. And like I said, these people are all victims of this organization.
I just ask you to stop recording me.
She asked you to stop recording her. She's being very polite. I mean,
It's not recording.
there's Shannon in a different form here where she's wielding a walkie-talkie as a weapon. I thought she had some sort of weapon in her hands. It is a walkie-talkie. But her aura was enough to terrify these children. They busted past every single dude that they saw. But when they saw Shannon, they were like, nope! And they just had to whip around and go, dude. Shannon is not having it.
We just want to learn about her.
Please
Okay, thank you so much.
I feel bad for her. She seems like a nice lady. Scientology audit. Yeah, it's like they're doing audits just like the Scientologists do audits. That's a good point. So since then, things have gotten a little bit out of hand. They took the handles off of the door at the Hollywood building. It's not really feasible to do anymore, and most of the building's map has been unlocked. But TikTok was not going to allow the trend to die, and they have gone to other cities because Scientology is everywhere. Here is a story from NBC in San Diego. Social media trend sparks chaos at What? Really? Okay. That's interesting. Social media trend sparks chaos at Scientology church in downtown San Diego.
This video posted on social media, you see a swarm of people on foot, skateboard, and bike making their way to the Scientology Center on 4th Avenue.
Wow, that's a lot of
They
people.
began banging on the glass front doors and yelling. One of them wore an alien blow-up costume.
Oh, see, now that's
Others were masked. The Associated Press is reporting, quote, Scientology speedrunning in real time is a familiar social media trend that has been sweeping TikTok for about a month. Participants
It did
are tasked
start
with
right
an
at
attempt
the
to
end
uncover
of
what they believe
April.
is the Church
Like
of
April
Scientology
28th is
trying
like
to
the
hide
first.
its activities.
It's not safe to do this.
Oh, that was the name of the
This
channel.
San
Okay,
Diego
yeah.
Scientology member says he was here last weekend but knew nothing about the mayhem outside. We were shooed away.
Never
from
seen
the
a captcha
facility.
on
It
TikTok.
seemed
Me
apparent
either. I don't know
security
why
was
it did
tightened
that. That was
after
weird.
Saturday's episode. In an email, Scientology spokesperson David Bloomberg says what's being described online as speed running is actually organized trespass involving a coordinated
Oh,
disruption.
that's interesting. So what is described by your religion as fair game is actually stalking and harassment and murder, but, you know, same difference, right? Yeah, it's
And
trespassers who
attempted
are the
forced
bad
entry
ones.
that broke cameras
Sorry.
as well as lights. Police did respond to a call complaining of vandalism and trespassing here. The group disbanded when officers arrived. Some of them were questioned,
that's a good
but
idea.
no arrests were made.
Let's get it out of here. It's not worth getting arrested for now. Okay, you just get in, get out. We don't want to get arrested. Now, New York City was not to be outdone. They also have a Scientology building there.
This church of Scientology was broken into on Saturday
This is from
night
CBS
by a mob
News.
of teenagers. The NYPD told me there was 40 to 50 of them. It's part of a larger TikTok
50
trend where
people.
are
I
storming
feel
the
like
Church
that's
of
kind of the
Scientology
number
to
you
see
need
how deep
in
inside
order
they
to
can make it,
overwhelm security.
and then posting the videos on social media. The trend is called Scientology speedrunning, and while it was initially only in LA,
I don't
it
know
now
why
seems to
the
be spreading
audio's
to other
only on
cities
one
like
channel.
here in
Sorry about
NYC.
that.
A
Let me see if I
spokesperson for
can-
the Church of Scientology, David Bloomberg,
so
told me
weird.
that the people who broke in on Saturday night injured someone, damaged significant property, and called another staff member a racial slur. As you can see, the NYPD
okay.
is
Well,
on
don't
the
do
premises,
that.
and I'm told that the investigation is ongoing. This church
I don't know, man. I get that there's laws here. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Certainly don't condone breaking any laws, but I feel like
Hey, are you?
the door's open, right? Why are we running? You know, just do like this guy. This guy, hold on. Yeah, this guy, he tries to be nice and see what happens. And now he, I believe, is wearing the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which I hate because people don't realize they're being filmed. But okay, so check this out. This is how far you can get when you're nice.
A real life Scientologist?
Yeah.
And can I come in? Or?
Yeah, of course. Follow me, man.
Have you got anything for free I can do?
Yeah, loads. Let me show you. We've got an online TV channel which you can get access to with this QR code.
I
and you'll
can?
learn lots more about Scientology.
Oh
and what
my
we do.
gosh.
There's also a free personality test which you can do to find out your strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
what's over here?
Let me show you, man. We've got loads of books about Dianetics, which is the science of the mind. And we've also got Scientology books, which is more about the spirit.
These are
Oh, you've
books
got it in
by
different
L.
languages.
Ron
Yeah, it's
Hubbard,
actually in
the
52
creator of
languages, these books.
Scientology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me show you our exhibition.
There's the testing
We've
area.
got all these
You can
videos
test
that
your
you can watch.
personality.
This one's about Dianetics, and everyone that comes in here learns about this book because it's a bestseller about the mind and mental health.
Okay, and what's this one?
This one's about Scientology. So if you want to learn more about the spirit and what we do in Scientology, you can actually just have a look.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, take a seat, man.
Oh.
We've put on the first video for you.
Wow. See, so this guy actually sat here and watched some videos. Dude. I can't believe it. So, people have tried doing this with Shannon, but Shannon is hip to it, okay? So if you want to be nice, or if you don't want to be nice, you gotta go outside of Hollywood. This, I believe, is in Prague. It says Prague. Really nice building. But that's the other thing is this audio is terrible. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. That's wild. Shit. Wow. See, it's easy for them to have these really nice buildings because they pay no tax since they're a religious group. So they have a lot of fancy buildings you could storm into. This, I think, is the original, the first speed run, and the person seems to be by themselves. I meant to play this at the beginning. Look at this. Underneath it says, anyone got the original video? It's been basically wiped from TikTok and I'd hate for it to get lost. So I think this is like the original video that was captured from someone trying to do a speed.
Scientology speedrun. Hey! Excuse me, sir. Hey.
Come on, dude.
Let's go.
Come on.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Don't push me, sir.
He's being very polite, this guy.
What's up?
Okay, now it's time to run.
I'm leaving, sir.
Once they tell you to leave, then you have to leave.
I'll get out.
You're not trespassing until they
Excuse me,
tell
sir?
you to leave. They know that too, and they'll tell you to leave as soon as you walk in. Oh man, we got police here. Oh, we got... I love it. I love it. That was great. And I like the zipper that goes down the middle in the beginning. That's sweet. So they had the camera like concealed, probably oh, okay, it says Insta360, so they had it like on a chest mount or something. That's pretty cool. Now, this is where I was talking about. Speedrunners are starting to find out about fair game. And I'm going to skip the first part of her video because she really just talks about
posting them out
like the same stuff we've already talked about.
Talked about the concept known as fair game.
She's going to talk about fair game.
Official policy
this
that
is
Scientology encourages its members to do in the case of anyone who dissents against their coercive and awful tactics that are well documented in many different places. If you don't know what Scientology is, I recommend you to watch the South Park
The
episode.
ring light and the eyes mix.
It
just looks
of
crazy to me.
So these kids
just
who
lights
have been
up your
doing
eyes
these
in such a
Naruto
wild way.
Speedrun challenges have been noticing
Maybe I need
that
to get a
people
ring
are
light and
following
I'd go
them,
viral
they are
on
emailing
TikTok.
them, they are calling them, and they are showing up at their jobs and trying to get them fired. And this is fair game in action. It is something that I, as a cult survivor myself, have
showing up and
find
trying
it
to get
funny
them
that
fired
whenever
from their
I talk
job.
about these coercive organizations, I get in trouble on TikTok and other platforms. However,
no
the
kidding.
platforms continue to platform the course of organizations.
Okay, so
I should not have to keep
is
making
she a
multiple
former
accounts on TikTok in order to get my point across. But
Oh,
here
wow.
we are. If you
She's
are
getting
dealing
shadow
with this kind
banned.
of tactic from Scientology or another church, just know that your first offense is going to be whipping out your camera and recording it, posting it live on TikTok, and making sure that you have a paper trail. Scientology does not
good
want
advice.
any more lawsuits because more lawsuits means more discovery. They also believe that if they find out about Xenu before their OT levels, which is this like weird alien god thing, that they will get pneumonia and die. So if you start talking about Xenu when they call you on the phone, they will stop calling you. As a result of all of these speedruns, Scientology has removed all of its door handles globally and is no longer able to record.
Globally.
So a bunch of kids.
They've removed every door handle in the globe, you guys. That's weird. I don't know why she has to keep making so many TikToks, but check her out. That's Techno Valkyrie on TikTok here. It looks like she's got other... Oh, she has other videos kind of about Scientology, it looks like. Okay, cool. So, also, Scientology has decided to get on TikTok, and they've made their own kind of clapback video to respond to the speed runs. So here's Scientology Minnesota, I believe.
Oh! What's good, big dog? How we doing? You ready to rock?
Oh, we got Captain Cool Guy here.
That's an E-meter. That's L. Ron Hubbard's office.
That's where you check your thetan
That's a
levels.
Dynetics book. That's an organizing board. That's a muffin. This is my elevator.
That was weird. But yeah, definitely they're aware of the problem, and they're trying something. Top comment says, "I see what you're trying to do." Scientology Minnesota says, "What's that?" Oh man, this guy's getting investigated. He's probably so cool off camera. Chat, I'm planning on getting banned from Scientology this summer. Wish me luck. That's Tom Cruise's office. You can what? Oh, okay. Paige says you can smile like that at me anytime. All right, Paige getting into it. Why is the elevator so big? Yeah, we don't know. It was made for dinosaurs. It's an old science museum. Okay. All right, sure. That is pretty wild. Okay. The dinosaur elevator. But this creator has identified a new strategy for the speedrunners who want to continue the trend.
New speedrun strat drop.
Now, this says, this comment is long, but it's a good strat for a group of 3 to 4. Get 2 or 3 people to dress like actual speedrunners and make them go in first for a distraction. Then others dress business casual and quickly slip in as the distraction goes on. Also make sure to have walkies so you know what's happening with the others. Also, if you want to do it the traditional way, spread out. You guys can't be hurting yourselves to get caught immediately. Okay. That's decent advice. But I don't.
This time we're gonna need 4 people. Okay,
I feel like the distraction's not gonna work, and you can't just walk in there because you're dressed business casual. Like they're just gonna not notice.
2 people are gonna hit the classic strat. They're gonna have hoodies, masks, run in there, cause a scene. Okay. When everyone at Scientology is chasing them down, when Shannon is after them, that's when the next 2 people walk in business casual, just going for a chill stroll. Okay, and the second wave, those are the people who are going to do the real speedrunning. They're going to do the real exploring because everyone's distracted by the first wave. It's simple, it's genius. Thank you, Leah, for commenting this. You're brilliant. New speedrun strat dropped. This time we're going to need...
I don't know. I don't know. I can't recommend that, but that is a strategy. That is a strategy. Now... if you remember the Prague video from before, this is another video shot from the outside. And you can see here, see this person holding the camera on a gimbal in the top left of the shot right here? That is the camera that filmed the video we watched earlier. So this is kind of filming just the outside, and they stay outside. So I thought it was interesting what happens after the group goes in the door. Eric says, oh, KO says, okay, I'm here. All right. She's back. We are checking out this is in Prague here, speed run. Eric says, normally as soon as the speed runners come in, they close the door. They got to do it the other way around. Yeah, I'm with you. You send the nondescript people in first so that they can turn around and clutch their pearls and be like, oh, Oh, my heavens. What is happening with the children these days? Yeah. I agree. I think that strategy in reverse might work better. See, Eric Fries, you need to get in here and be a strategist in the movement. KO says, I'm going to have to rewatch. That's okay. I appreciate you hanging out.
Bude skvělý, já se na to strašně těším. Já tam teda nejdu asi, protože nechci mít další zápis v tom rejstříku, když žádný nemám, ale ty vole, to bude fakt zajímavé.
Great narration here. Oh no! They're locked in! Oh no!
Proto jsme dneska přišli. Nás zajímalo, jak to vlastně bude vypadat a neměli jsme v plánu tam jít, ale strašně nás zajímalo, kolik přijde lidí a docela nás to vlastně překvapilo, že tady přišlo třeba jako 60 lidí tam naběhlo jen tak.
Já jsem sem přišel, protože jsem viděl na Instagramu příspěvek, že se tady koná nějaký raid do této budovy, kde by údajně měly být nějaký kanceláře Scientologické církve v Česku. Co se týče Scientologie, tak celkově tuto církev pozoruju dlouhodobě. A určitě si myslím, že je problematický, že v Česku nějak působí a fungují.
Protože já taky chtěl jít na to akce.
Moc vám nerozumím, ale budu věřit, že jste říkal, že vás zajímala tady ta akce. A měl jste v plánu jít dovnitř?
Ano.
Ale nepovedlo se.
Ano, já to nechci.
All right. Well, hey, I don't know what they were saying, but they're passionate. I love it. The kids are all right, as they say. KO says he didn't say words. You know, I tried not to talk while they were talking because there's a chance that YouTube might be able to translate that in the closed captioning, but I'm not sure. This is a few teens in Brisbane in Australia. Okay, they got Scientology in Australia too, and these teens in Brisbane, they wanted to jump on the trend. It didn't go that well.
Wondering why teenagers tried to storm Brisbane Scientology building? Well, this all started because of a Scientology Speedrun challenge. This viral TikTok trend involves people storming the Scientology buildings, trying to get in as far as they can, mapping out the notoriously secretive church. However, things went wrong in Brisbane when they arrived only to discover that the church's doors were locked. Police initially had reports that there were only 12 kids, but at 1 p.m, there were more than 200 people. A couple of kids even managed to get into a police car. One of those kids is due to...
Why would you get into a police car? The kid riding his BMX bike over top of the police car, and that's a cool kid right there.
Appear in court on the 29th of May. Acting chief that there were only 12 kids, but at 1 p.m, there were more than 200 people. A couple of kids even managed to get into a police car. One of those kids is due to appear in court on the 29th of May. Acting Chief Superintendent Simon Taylor slammed the stunt, saying,
I don't even know what language that was.
Their behavior is real, so the consequences need to be real.
I don't know.
Wondering why teenagers tried to storm Brisbane Scientology building?
I don't know. Hungarian, maybe? I have no idea. Is that even a language? I don't know. The more I talk, the dumber I sound. Someone also found some CCTV footage that they claim is from the Philippines Scientology building. This is that Subway Surfers theme song again, but as you can see, quite a few people running through this building here, and they got great security camera footage of all of them. But the only reason I'm doubtful of this is there's no context. We never get to see the outside of the building, so I don't know if this actually is. It says Bato de la Rosa speedrunning Scientology. But I saw another person post a video that said this was from the Philippines. So I have no idea. Eric says, I got to create another alias with a fake email, fake address, and go to Clearwater. Yes. Film everything. Get an Insta 360. Take it with you. This is wild though. That was a big group. That may be real though, because the date on the security footage says 5/11/2026. So could be. That's from RR1026 on TikTok. Had that video. Among many other people, I'm sure. Because every time one of these videos gets posted, everyone else reposts it immediately. That's why it's so hard to find original videos on TikTok. Now, here's the cat salesman. KO, this is the cat salesman. The cat salesman is going to break down the current status of the speedruns. We got the cat salesman paused here. This is Zorus Live.
We've officially entered the Scientology speedrun era, and the internet is losing its mind. It started as a niche joke in LA,
but
this
now
it's a global sport. Straight out of Hollywood
He's got
Boulevard,
a nice suit.
It kicked off in March when creators Is Derpy and S. Wiley decided to treat the information center like a video game level. They weren't just walking in, they were sprinting, dodging security, and shouting about Xenu. And the trend has officially migrated. Look at this clip from Sydney. You've got people in full gas masks and trench coats doing tactical slides in the lobby, while someone else hits the wheelie on a bike right in front of the car. The sheer
more
chaos
BMX
of seeing
kids
a
riding over
speedrunner
cars.
try
I love
to map
that
out
move.
a building while security is mid-confusion.
Okay, they
it's
got the
peak
SWAT team
comedy.
there.
But
I
the
don't
best
like
part
that.
isn't even the running; it's the lore. People are actually analyzing these videos to create blueprints of the building.
He's
It's
saying
like
lore,
Ocean 11,
not law.
But with Gen Z humor and a high risk of getting banned from the
Meech,
premises
what's
forever.
going
From
on?
the streets of LA
We're talking
to the CBD in Australia, the speedrun is the most chaotic thing on my For You page right
Yeah,
now. Is
for
it
sure.
trespass?
We're talking Scientology speedruns, Meech. People are breaking into the Scientology buildings and running through to try and see how far they can get into the building. Yeah, it is it is pretty crazy. But thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great weekend. Great to hear from you. This is a Kick streamer in I'm not sure where, and he happens upon a speed run when he's just IRL streaming, just walking down the street, and then just happens to see a huge crowd of
Holy
people.
shit. What's up, what's up, what's up? Group hug.
Let's go!
Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. Chad, they barricaded that
Family
shit.
friendly,
Holy
this
fuck,
guy's
yo,
stream is.
Yo, bro, this is crazy, man. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, yo.
That's a lot of police.
Shit.
They're saying free the boys, so they detained this guy right here. That doesn't seem right.
Holy shit.
I don't like that. Just give him a stern talking to. Come on now. Yeah, okay, so here's Natalie. She insists that video we saw from before is from the Philippines. But I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't look like the same recording. I don't know. I don't know, Coconut. I'm not sure. This person says that Nance says just happens to come across. Yeah, sure. Nice try, pal. This person has another strategy that people should look for an alternate exit before they go into the building. POV, everyone speedran Scientology, but no one planned a backup exit, so accept your fate. Because they lock you in the building. That is crazy. Yeah, I definitely would be looking at the outside of the building, try and find some emergency exits. It's going on in Oslo, Norway, too. Look at these guys. That's the Subway Surfers song again. Demonstration, maybe? I don't know what that said. Okay, so we got police on the scene. Flip Tom Cruise, okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that means, but it looks like the police kind of stopped him. Nah. I don't know. Klarta Ika Afa Optaka Raiden. So, I don't know. If you know what that means, leave it in the comments. Amsterdam did not want to miss out on the fun either. They're doing some crazy stuff. Look at this. These guys almost had these gentlemen fooled here. Look at the crazy eyes on that guy as he's walking in. I don't know.
What are you coming to do?
I'd be nervous if I saw that guy.
We want to know what the...
We want to see the sun.
Yeah, maybe you can come back tomorrow, because we have an event. Yeah, we have 3 events. And we have already a lot of people in. So if you come
too many people. Too many people in there.
Hey, you can listen.
Oh, why are you being all grabby? Why you grab his arm like that, sir?
I want to just check. I want to
check your intention, and your intention was that you're not listening.
Your intention, sir. Oh, that guy. See, everybody's grabbing. You can't be grabbing people. That's a crime. Well, actually, this is Australia. I don't know.
Give his left.
So what's happened here is this guy has taken, I believe, a phone or a camera or something from this other guy. He's not trying to hurt him or anything. He's trying to get his item back.
Give his
guy stole.
Hey, geef zijn bril. Hey. Geef zijn bril.
Yeah, you see, these old dudes got aggressive really quick. One grabs his arm, the other guy's snatching his stuff. I don't like these people.
Geef zijn bril terug. Geef zijn bril terug. Hey.
Oh, go, run.
Oké, ik ga eruit. Ik ga eruit.
Je bent gefotografeerd.
Ja, we gaan. Hey, wat nou? Kom. Hey.
So that was pretty good. I like that. I don't like how they're grabbing them and stuff. That's not right. Here I did find some of the video from Eric says, not the police. I know. The police just need to take their time responding to these things. You know what I'm saying? Here's some video from Sydney. But I honestly, even if you don't get in, just the fact that this many people came has got to be scary for those Scientologists. You can see them in there filming, and what they're doing is they're trying to get all these guys on film so they can see their faces and then track them down and go to their jobs and make stuff up about them, call their families. It's absolutely insane what they do. Eric says, I want to see some more Scientology fights. This is entertaining. There are so many. There really are. This one, I think, probably is the best way to do it. This girl does it solo style, okay? This is in Mexico. So if I can understand her, I will try to translate for you. This is Sophia Maya XDXD.
Scientology México. No llevo disfraz, pero llevo mis pantalones de Digital Circus y mi playera de My Little Pony. Creo que con eso es suficiente.
She says, I have my Digital Circus pants on and my Little Pony shirt. She is ready to go. She's wearing her running shoes.
Para representar a los fandoms que van a venir hasta acá. Ven y ve una película gratuita.
She's gonna see. Oh, she's saying you're gonna get a free movie, a free film. What? Oh, whoa. Hold on. What is that? Hold on. I gotta turn this up. Did you guys hear that demon voice in the background? What is that? It's speaking English too. Listen. Right here.
Nos van a correr.
What is the man, what is that thing saying? That's crazy. Svana Carrera, she says we're gonna run. She's saying, where is Shelly Miscavige? And if you're not familiar with the lore, that is David Miscavige's wife. The founder of Scientology, well, not the founder of Scientology. The founder is L. Ron Hubbard. David Miscavige is like the head of Scientology now, and his wife has not been seen in many, many years. And that's a big thing on these anti-Scientology people, is they're like, where is Shelly Miscavige? Meech says, what the heck? That's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know what that demon voice was, but she was not deterred. Maybe she couldn't understand it because it was in English, and she was just like, whatever, we're running, dude.
¿Dónde está? Shelly Miscavige. Shelly Miscavige. Hay que correr.
Yeah. There's people over there outside. I need to go over there. Shannon is chasing me. That's a kid's room. There's no place to go. Here's more people.
Shannon.
Here's Shannon. We got the Shannon of Mexico over here. They closed the door, she said. We gotta run. There's more people. We gotta get out. She made it! Alright! I love it. So, I like that she made it out of there. That was actually a good run. That was a good run right there. I don't know what she wrote there. I don't know. They said there's some type of person selling candy outside. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. She's talking about the guy selling candy right here at the place. Okay.
Recuerden, estas sectas no tienen cabida en nuestra sociedad. Aunque
that is awesome. Great job to Sophia there. That was crazy. These people are just really gutsy, man. I don't know if I could do it. I actually would not do it. Because these people, Scientologists, I mean, they're a scary bunch. But a lot of those videos were from the last couple days. Sophia's video was from 4 days ago. So the trend is still alive. It's definitely still going. So if you're interested in that, check out Scientology speedruns on TikTok. And like I said, if you want to learn more about Scientology, check out that Leah Remini docu-series thing she did with Mike Rinder. Or, the South Park episode, if that's your style. That one's pretty funny. And they also explain kind of what Scientologists believe. But I think that that tip about Xenu is gold. So if they start to bother you and they call you, you just need to start talking about Xenu, because you need to be at a certain level in Scientology to even learn about him. Okay? And that's the alien overlord, I believe. And he, you have to pay a lot of money, too, to get to those levels of Scientology, tens of thousands of dollars. You got to buy all these books, take tests, take examinations where it's a whole thing. But definitely look into that if you're into it. There's weird stuff going on, but, you know, I don't know. Like I said, Scientologists, leave me alone because I don't care about you. Hopefully I'm not fair game after this one, but yeah. So I hope y'all had a good time watching those. Definitely check out some more on TikTok if you're into that, and check out the Scientology stories too. That is a cool channel. A lot of people sharing their real stories from Scientology. It's awesome. Black Magic says, have a great week, everyone. We'll talk to you on Friday. Remember, Xenu loves you. Hey, couldn't have said it better myself. Have a great week, y'all. Tell your family that you love them, and I will catch y'all on Friday for the extras. Peace.